Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt small? The universe is vast and mysterious, stretching out in every direction. It's filled with billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars. Now imagine for a moment that our universe, as vast as it seems, is just a tiny atom in something even larger. What if everything we know, everything we are, is contained within a speck of dust in a universe beyond our comprehension? It might sound like science fiction, but some scientists believe it could be true. They see intriguing similarities between the very small and the very large. Could the universe be like a giant atom, with its own building blocks and laws of physics? Let's take a journey into the mind-blowing world of astrophysics and explore this fascinating idea. We'll delve into the structures of atoms and galaxies, explore the concept of fractals, and examine the scientific theories that suggest our universe might be just one of many. Hold on tight, because things are about to get really interesting. To understand this mind-boggling concept, we need to start with the basics. Atoms, the building blocks of everything we see and touch, are incredibly small. They have a nucleus made of protons and neutrons, orbited by even tinier particles called electrons. These electrons whiz around the nucleus at incredibly high speeds, much like planets orbiting a star. Now let's zoom out to the vastness of space. Our solar system, with its planets orbiting the sun, is just a tiny part of the Milky Way galaxy, and the Milky Way is just one of billions upon billions of galaxies scattered throughout the universe. These galaxies are not randomly scattered. They clump together in clusters and superclusters, forming a vast cosmic web. So we have tiny particles orbiting a nucleus within an atom and planets orbiting a star within a galaxy. This pattern of orbiting bodies, from the microcosmic to the macrocosmic, is one of the first hints that there might be a deeper connection between the very small and the very large. Could this be a coincidence? Or is it a clue to a fundamental principle governing the structure of the universe at all scales? One of the most compelling pieces of evidence supporting the idea of a universe structured like an atom is the concept of fractals. Fractals are geometric shapes that repeat their patterns at different scales. Think of a tree. A small branch looks very similar to a large branch, which in turn looks similar to the entire tree itself. This self-similarity is a defining characteristic of fractals. Now let's apply this concept to the universe. The way galaxies cluster together in groups, and then those groups cluster into superclusters, creates a pattern that looks remarkably similar at different scales. It's like zooming in or out on a fractal image, with the same basic structure repeating itself. This fractal nature of the universe is a major point of interest for scientists studying cosmology. If the universe is indeed a fractal, it suggests a level of order and repetition that is both beautiful and profound. It means that the same principles governing the arrangement of galaxies might also govern the arrangement of atoms, hinting at a deep interconnectedness between all things in the cosmos. This idea has captivated scientists and philosophers alike, leading to fascinating theories about the nature of reality. The similarities between the very small and the very large don't end there. Think about the vast emptiness of space. It might seem like galaxies are packed close together, but in reality they are incredibly far apart, separated by vast distances of mostly empty space. This is similar to the structure of an atom, where the electrons are incredibly tiny compared to the vast empty space within the atom itself. This parallel in structure between atoms and galaxies has led some scientists to propose a startling idea. What if our universe is just one of many universes, each contained within a larger structure, much like atoms within a molecule? This mind-bending concept is known as the multiverse theory, and while it's still highly speculative, it has captured the imagination of scientists and science fiction writers alike. Imagine a universe within every atom, and perhaps even more universes within the atoms of those universes, an infinite cascade of realities nested within one another. It's a dizzying thought, but one that highlights the incredible potential for discovery that lies at the intersection of the very small and the very large.